Second turnout got up on the inside, a length Vertigo, Man Duke and Prince of Paradise. On the bend, turn out the inside, Shamenda Fur from front rank. Then Man Duke getting out now, Shamenda Fur out in the centre, just in front of turnout. Man Duke after Shamenda Fur. Shamenda Fur took the lead, 80 to 90 to go. It'll get home the grey, Shamenda Fur, scores a length. Second turnout ahead, third Man Duke. Valdezere wide out ran fourth, followed further back by Prince of Paradise. A gap Vertigo, front rank, Party Dancer, Merlot, Dublin Lad, Imperial Bounty tailed off.
Double 1580.
And the win in place, number 7, Shamenda Fur, 360 and 160, 1 turnout, 190 and 9 Man Duke, 320.
Super Tab number 7, Shamenda Fur, 170 and 75, 1 turnout, 95 and 9 Man Duke, 135 on the in the race time there of 114.2.
Check here of the gear with Rhythm Review, the bridle, the bit, everything is okay. Tanti adjusts his race goggles, and this mare by the Rogers 4 is moving forward now. She's drawn in gate number 6. In she goes. And the 2,000 metres Tom Murray handicap will be off in any tick of the clock. Stand by for action now. And Clarity again proving a real handful. Rider gets back aboard, Kevin Moses. A real problem horse, this Clarity. Chance of a start here. Should get them, and they're racing. And Clarity came out awkwardly, wanted to veer towards the outside rail, and Elegant goes to the front narrowly from Belle Voyage. And then Amazing Hit working forward quickly, followed by Hysterical and Simply Gorgeous. Then Drop a Red on the inside, a Queen Chick and Glory Ride. One to Clarity, the favourite settling second last, Rhythm Review, and 3 lengths further back, Sounds Like Rio. To the crossing at the 1600, and Belle Voyage runs to the lead, about 2 lengths on Amazing Hit. Third placing on the fence is Elegant, and Simply Gorgeous travelling fourth. At her quarters, the outside Hysterical. A length the Drop a Red after 1 to Queen Chick, starting to pull, and off the track is Glory Ride. Rhythm Review settled nicely on the rails, 2 to Clarity, and just over a length the Sounds Like Rio. Heading along past the 1,300 metres, and Belle Voyage leads the way for Shane Moses. It's about 2 lengths on Amazing Hit, a neck to Elegant, hugging the fence, and 2 to Simply Gorgeous. Glory Ride is out off the track from Drop a Red, Hysterical, and wide also is Queen Chick. A length the Rhythm Review is right up against the rails from Clarity, and last Sounds Like Rio about 10 lengths from Belle Voyage, who makes the run out of the back straight and runs down by the 952. Amazing Hit, a neck to Elegant, and 1 to Queen Chick, a length and a half to Glory Ride. And then comes on the inside Simply Gorgeous, followed closely by Hysterical, and then Drop a Red racing on the inside of Rhythm Review. Little Tanty's Easter about 2 off the fence, 3 to Clarity, and a length that Sounds Like Rio. To the 650 they travel in the Tom Murray, and Belle Voyage, the pilot from the word go, being taken on in earnest now by Queen Chick. Amazing Hit is running third, and a couple of lengths to Simply Gorgeous, the middle, Elegant, the rails, and Glory Ride deeper out from Drop a Red. And then comes Hysterical, who's being tracked by Rhythm Review. The fences Sounds Like Rio, and Clarity's last as they turn. This favourite on the extreme outside, the grey, and that's Rhythm Review. In the meantime, Amazing Hit race to Belle Voyage, and Queen Chick from Hysterical joining in Elegant, and right down the outside is Rhythm Review. Hysterical hits the front from Belle Voyage. Amazing Hit, Rhythm Review. Hysterical grabbed again by Belle Voyage on the inside. She won't surrender, Belle Voyage. She's going to outplug Hysterical and Rhythm Review. A gutsy performance by Belle Voyage. After looking beaten, she's come again to score from Hysterical and Rhythm Review. Elegant next from Amazing Hit, Queen Chick, Simply Gorgeous, and then Glory Ride. And the last 3 would Drop a Red in company with Sounds Like Rio and Clarity. By G, she fought on like a cage, Tigress.
Number 3, Belle Voyage, to pay 565 and 155, 1 Hysterical 90, and 2 Rhythm Review 75.
Number 3 at $13.10 and $3.30. Number 1, Hysterical, G. Cooksley, 180. And number 2, Rhythm Review, will be third to pay $1.40. 312 will be the numbers on the Tom Murray handicap, running 27.6. 27.6.
Moving up Canberra.
Jeff from Prairie Belle looked beaten around about the 250. They started to converge on the outside, but she produced plenty under Shane Moses. And this Voyager Prairie Belle mare, trained by Our Price at Berry, has gone on to win owned by D and Mrs. P. Ryan, B. Thomas, J. Collins and R. Dickerson, a 4-year-old chestnut mare, 28 starts, 5 wins, 7 seconds and 3/3. One hysterical second, a Brown or Baymare 7, Wolferton, Formal Invitation, Bill Mitchell, Grand Cooksley.
Trifecta $86. Next double 7 and 2, $14.60. Scratching 6, 9, 10. 12 and 13.
Isme showing speed, and Torado's going quickly in the early part. Stylish Mate is handy, and Sapio driving through into a prominent position. In fact, he's got his nose in front as they head to the turn out of the straight. Angel Lorraine caught a little wide. Love Moves Me just struck the heels of the leader there and copped a check. Brindabella Blue inside of Pillar of Salt. Drifting back is Sky Watch, who's close to the inside, then Corrado. Sky Angel next on the outside. Getting back in the field is Approval as they head up towards the 1600 metre point, then Sahara Andy on the outside. Mr. Bellotto is a long way back, being passed there by Eastern Alliance, and What a Bit of Tess is last of all. Sweeping into the back, and the leader here, Torado, a half length in front. Stylish Mate going quickly on the outside. Sapio beautifully relaxed third, about 3 lengths off the speed. Angel Lorraine is fourth on the outside. Then Van Rapid, who's covering Pillar of Salt, and Brindabella Blue over on the rails. A length and a half then to Love Moves Me, who's on the inside of Sky Angel. Further back on the outside came Naruma Guy, and then a break of 2 lengths to Sky Watch. Corrado's next on the inside of Sahara Andy. Approval is a fair way back in the field with Mr. Bellotto, Eastern Alliance and What a Bit of Tass. As they head up towards the next bend, they've got 1,000 metres left to go, and it's Torado cruising along out in front, 2 clear. Sapio popping off the rails, moving up to be second on the outside of Stylish Mate. A length and a half then to Pillar of Salt inside of Angel Lorraine. Brindabella Blue is next on the rails. Further back then came Love Moves Me on the inside of Sky Angel, and then Naruma Guy on the outside. Further back is Van Rapid, who's midfield at the moment. Sahara Andy, Corrado and Sky Watch together. Then Approval, Mr. Bellotto, Eastern Alliance, and last of all is What a Bit of Tass. They come up towards the home turn in the Grand Prix. They've got 500 metres left to go. Torado about to be joined by Sapio, who's going very easily on the outside, and he's taken the lead now. It's Sapio going to the front from Torado. Joining in quickly is Sky Angel on the outside. The filly is sprinting quickly. Pillar of Salt is in between them. Further back then came Love Moves Me, and Sky Watch is pulled to the outside. Sapio is still the leader, 200 metres out. Just in front of Sky Angel, Sky Watch and Love Moves Me joining in on the outside. Sapio's just in front. Sky Watch is going to be the danger. She's sprinting hard. She's raced to them now, Sky Watch. She wants to duck in a little bit, but she's too good. She races clear, and she's won the Grand Prix. Sky Watch first. Second home, Sapio. Third, Sky Angel. Then Love Moves Me, followed in by Sahara Andy. Further back was Naruma Guy in company there with Corrado, Pillar of Salt, Brindabella Blue. Then Approval. Well back was Van Rapid in company with Eastern Alliance. Then What a Bit of Tass. Further back was Torado, who stopped quickly in the straight. And the last few home, Naruma Guy, Angel Lorraine and Mr. Bellotto.
15 Sky Watch, $7, $2.50. 11 Sapio, $2.30. 17 Sky Angel at $2.50. The
15 Sky Watch to return that.
Light on. About to break. Racing. Jakarta a little bit slow into stride. Mulla Leary getting back. Sphera away okay on the inside with Tranquilino. Further out, Stormy Dawn and Christmas Magic showing speed. Scotch and Cake behind those from Pug Wall. Sphera had to ease back on the inside and going fast, Stormy Dawn. Stormy Dawn a length and a half in front of Christmas Magic. They're followed by Tranquilino further out in the track there. Going up a Scotch and Coke wide. Jakarta's gone right around the outside. With those in the races, Pug Wall. Further back, Tranquilino. Sphera off the fence at a gap, Mulla Leary. Then came further back, then at the head of the others would have been Rheumatic Cossack and Laird's Ace. A wall of them here, and on the inside, Stormy Dawn. Viminari has gone up out deep. In the middle, Christmas Magic when they turn for home from Tranquilino. Further back, then Scotch and Coke and Sphera trying to get a run. Viminari are out wide in front of Stormy Dawn. Now Sphera gets out. Sphera goes out after Viminari, 150 to go. And Sphera hit the front now from Viminaria. Then Christmas Magic, Stormy Dawn, and Laird's Ace late, but Sphera has scored 2 lengths. Viminaria second. Third's pretty tight here. We've got out wide Laird's Ace, who flashed up with Christmas Magic, and Tranquilino. Further back then Mulla Leary made some ground from Stormy Dawn. Scotch and Coke didn't go on, and further back in the race then to the outside would have been Romantic Warrior, and the last couple coming in are Jakarta, and last of all Romantic Cossack pulling up very quickly.
Double $35.
And the win in place, number 7 Sphera, $5.50 for the win, $1.90 the place. 1 Viminaria at $2.50 for third. 11 Laird's Ace at $9. Other one 3 Christmas Magic, $1.80.
Super Tab number 7, Sphera, to return 260 and 85. Number 1, Viminaria, 130. And those for third, 11 Leads Ace at 490, or number 3, Christmas Magic, 90.
Sphera.
22. Number 10, Double Exposure from the Max Lee stable. Good price and a good chance. 2 good long shots, 12 and 13, Frozen Limit and Hall of Fame. And 16, Stratton Express looks well also. But summing this race up, I like 7, Clear Gill. Hardest to beat, I think, 10, Double Exposure and 16, Stratton Express.
I'd run on the double.
Star Over, trained Baystone to win a Melbourne Cup. And everything looks to be just about right out of the 1,400 metres for the Jack Green Handicap field, the biggest of the afternoon. Here, light starting to fade. Bonsoir, the popular pick, Larry Olsen in the saddle, has drawn the inside, so we'll soon he and others perform. And they're off. And the imported horse, Western Cape, Jib, Mr. DeLink, Prondra Leisure a little slowly away, and the early leader is Northern Emperor. On the Corso second from Shoeshine Henry, Bonsoir, Whiskey Decanter, and then Noble Toff, Stratton Express, and Notorious Prince. A length the Hall of Fame, and in that pack is Clear Gill. A length and a half then to Jovial Prince, followed by, on the extreme outside, Double Exposure. Prondra Leisure is starting to poke through as they sort themselves out from Frozen Limit, Crown Club, and Western Cape. It's a packed field onto the crossing at the 850. Shoeshine Henry is just the leader here. On the inside second is Northern Emperor, and going up wider out on the track is Noble Toff. A length then to Hall of Fame on the Corso, Bonsoir, and then a length to Notorious Prince and Stratton Express, followed by Clear Gill, a length the Prondra Leisure, and then Frozen Limit, followed by Jovial Prince, Whiskey Decanter. Then Crown Club back to second last is Double Exposure, and Western Cape is last as they round the corner, and Northern Emperor shows the way. 3/4 of a length on Shoeshine Henry. Third posse on the Corso, wider Hall of Fame. There's a run for Bonsoir if he's good enough to take it, and he's coming through the gap now, followed by Clear Gill and Notorious Prince, then Whiskey Decanter. Hall of Fame hits the front, Bonsoir after him from Northern Emperor, and then Noble Toff, Shoeshine Henry, Clear Gill. Bonsoir hits the front, Hall of Fame and Clear Gill on the outside. Bonsoir the leader close to home, and Bonsoir beat Clear Gill and Hall of Fame from on the Corso, Double Exposure, Whiskey Decanter. Northern Emperor, and then Stratton Express, Shoeshine Henry, Noble Toff, Notorious Prince, Jovial Prince, and then a gap to Frozen Limit, followed home by Prondra Leisure. A good margin to Crown Club, and Western Cape was last pretty well all the way.
Super Tab number 5, Bonsoir, to return 170 and 85. 7, Clear Gill, 130, and number 13, Hall of Fame at $5 at the Barrier, Canberra.
$80 and $2. Number 7, Clear Gill, will return $2.20. And number 13, Hall of Fame, around $10 even. That's the way they should be placed on race 7, the Jack Green Handicap. Bonsoir, a bay gelding 5, Triple Night Americano miss, trained by Clary Connors Senior. So it's a real dynasty out there at Warwick Farm with the Connors. Clary Senior training this fella, and you've got Clary Junior, of course, the man that's been in the spotlight over the last 4 or 5 years with some very good horses, and then young Mark, son of Clary. So it's a real empire, and this fella, trained by Clary Senior for C.E. Connors and Miss S.J. Campbell, has had 9 starts only for 5 wins and 3 seconds, and again Larry Olsen seen to advantage. 5, the winner, Bonsoir. 7, Clear Gill second, a 4-year-old brown horse, Gildor and Clear Flight. Ray Bradley, Rosehill, Nigel Seymour. And number 13, Hall of Fame is officially third. A brown gelding for Bletchingley, Shea Melody, Graham Begg, Corey Brown. 5, 7 and 13, with the 4th going to 15, Northern Emperor. It battled on after setting up the pattern, and 11 was 5th, and that was on the Corso. The time...